What's good, Blake? What's good, Manny? I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna pin it. I'm gonna pin that message. It should stay there, right? The whole time. What's up, Basarios? What's up, Jonas? Yeah, I'm pissed, guys. I'm gonna be honest because I spent like so many hours yesterday figuring out why my TikTok wouldn't work, and I finally fixed it like 80% of the way. It was like good enough. I could stream, and I wake up today, all my settings are back to normal. It's like it's like it never broke. It just like randomly reset. Like that was so frustrating, bro. I spent so much time trying to figure it out, and then it's just like nothing happened. But I guess it's a good thing. What's up? What's up, Garrett? What's up, Kenzie? Um. All right. Daily outlook. Bullish. Let's get that straight. But let's get more into it because today's a special day. I will be trading, but let's talk about it because could have it on top set fixed. I don't know. I use Apex. I mean, I use Alpha. You go live in PM? No, but I'm gonna show you guys something. Yesterday we caught a really good PM session trade. The model played out really nicely. I remember where I put it in the journal. It's not. We'll talk about it. Give me like 2 minutes and we'll talk about it. This is the trade we caught yesterday in PM session. Literally exactly the model for PM. Like it's just perfectly clean. The Po3 in protraction, and that's it inside that 1 hour window. London session formed a low of day, bro. Classic buy day. Whenever you see accumulation like this is what you look for in London session if you're gonna trade that rhyme. I'm gonna post a daily outlook. PM session moves have been 100%, and that's that my model for PM only looks to capture like 2R is the max. Usually I'm aiming for like anything 1 to like 1.5. So you see when I was trading the model, did I delete the image already? When I'm trading the model here, I'm taking it at 1R because it stops here and then TP is like somewhere here. It's a 1R trade, and I took another 1R trade because the model formed twice. You get what I'm saying? I'm not looking to overdo it with that model. Bullshit. I am gonna trade, but I'll tell you guys how. Because there is FOMC minutes. It's not the press conference, but it can basically have the same impact. Okay? It can have the same impact. So what's the buy today? Today we're bullish. Call long yesterday. Nice, bro. Nice. Yeah, TikTok was not working for me yesterday, so a lot of you guys I missed. But if some of you joined the YouTube stream, which is nice. Yeah, my TPU. Yeah, I mean you just take that, bro. What's good? Appreciate you, Ryan. Appreciate you. What's good, Roddy? What's good, Mr. STK? Buy's pretty clear to those daily equal highs. We are gonna come down, take those 720 lows, and go for previous high. That's my guess. Yeah, those equal lows are nice. Right there. I will trade this morning, but I'm only trading eval, so you do what you will. I wouldn't trade live funds. Would I trade funded? Maybe with less risk. This is NASDAQ futures, yes. Because sometimes FOMC minutes can be really bad. I like that we're accumulating right here. That's nice. We're below 830, so if we can get like a classic model, we can take that. But besides, if we don't get a nice classic model, then we may not get a nice anything, to be honest. In which case, I'll just trade my PM session model again. I'm going to be honest, the win rate on that PM session model is really high. Obviously, the risk reward is only like 1, but I even like this hourly gap, to be honest. Which is the equal lows. So how's this stream? Can everyone see everything nicely and things should be smooth? Yeah, I'm thinking we can get buy side today. Equal lows are always a good target and always a good place to frame reversals off of. It just means there's more liquidity down here. So Charlie, what indicators you use? The only indicators I use are the one that marks out this GatieTrades Gems Po3. The second indicator I use, it marks out what Gems Po3 is. This is for anyone who's watching the stream and doesn't know what I'm trading. This is not for me. I don't look at this. It's simply for you guys. The next thing the last indicator I use is one that marks out the opening prices for me, as well as the session highs and lows. This way, I don't have to mark it up and see what's open and what's not. These are very key highs and lows. Yesterday, London lows were taken yesterday, and I did not know. I thought it was lower because I didn't have the London part of this indicator open. So I mark out the Asian range. Asia highs and lows, London highs and lows, midnight opening price, 8:30 opening price, and then 9:30 will open, and then also give me that opening price. And that's it. Those are the levels I mark out. Besides that, I'll mark out first presentation. Do you care if a PD ray is mitigated or not? Mitigated is not the right word. Everyone uses the word mitigated. It's not the right word. Do I care if it's mitigated? No. I don't care if a PD ray was used. I can still reuse it. As long as the narrative is valid, that's what matters. For example, let's say we already touched this hourly bullish fair value gap. I'm not just going to ignore it. It's still the same hourly bullish fair value gap that I expect to hold price until we get to the high here, right? That's the principle. That's the idea. It doesn't matter if it's been touched 1,000 times, as long as it's holding. Now, obviously, it shouldn't be touched 1,000 times, but you get the idea. Why trade ES instead of NQ when the returns are much higher on the NQ and the ES? First of all, are you talking about the annual returns? Because if that's the case, then that's just kind of a dumb question, if I'm being honest. We're obviously day trading. Secondly, it doesn't really matter when you come to day trading. Thirdly, I trade NQ. I don't trade ES. So, sessions indicator is ICT kill zones and pivots, TFO. What's the name of the indicator? It's called ICT kill zones and pivots. You just have to adjust the settings a little bit. You think we go down or higher? I think we go higher today. Why you have it inverted? What do you mean? What's inverted? Trading MNQ or MES? MNQ, brother. On my actual accounts, I'll be trading MNQ. Speaking of, let's open the accounts. I'm also going to start trading live funds. But I don't think I'll do that on stream. I don't think I would even risk, like, you know. How many fundeds you have? I have 4 top set fundeds, but they're pretty close to being blown. And I haven't traded them in a while, if I'm being honest. I've just been trading alpha evals, trying to get funded on alpha again. In a video. If it doesn't dip, I'm not buying. How much you made last month? From what? Don't worry about how much I made last month, bro. Why do you care? Focus on yourself. Doesn't matter how much I made. Made enough to pay my bills. Made enough to cover all my expenses. Made enough to save. Made enough to deposit into my trading account and reinvest. So I'm okay. Thank you for asking. NQ is beautiful, but ES is much more peaceful. You trade today. We have FOMC minutes. Now, to be honest, in my experience, it's pretty 50-50 on whether or not the morning session is going to be really tough. I've made the rule for myself. I don't trade funded or live on FOMC minutes or press conference. I'm still going to trade evals. We're just going to have to be a little bit more safe, a little bit more patient. And then worst case, I just trade the PM session. Although, I'm going to join a basketball league again. I'm going to join a basketball team, so I'm going to start probably playing some more ball. Let's go to Robert. Alhamdulillah, I appreciate you, Toxic. Yeah, will you stream PM? Probably won't stream PM session. 2 streams a day is just too much for me. But, and you know what? Yesterday I lied to you guys. I said I was going to give you guys the signal, which was obviously like kind of a joke, but like not really. But I pretty much did tell you guys. I said I was going to short 2 p.m. No, I didn't say short, but I said I was going to take a trade at 2 p.m. using my protraction model. I'm going to wait for it. And if you know what that is, you would have taken at least one of these trades. Now, I'm not saying you should just take the same trades as me. That is not how I'm trying to say. I'm just saying a lot of people wanted to see what was a lot of people wanted to see what was I going to trade in the PM session. And I told them it's going to be my protraction model from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. That's it. It's a 1-hour trading window, silver bullet, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. You really can't mess it up. On my chart, that left, how you mark out is what take it. On the 1 minute, what time frame is that? This, I just marked this out right here. This is a horizontal ray. Do you not sell above midnight? I mean, if I'm looking for a daily power of 3 model, yeah. But it looks like we're going to have to sell, potentially buy above. You do with 830? I'll look at both. Good question. I look at those two, and I also look at 930. The only thing it tells me is which model I'm going to be trading. It doesn't tell me whether or not I can trade or not. Like, it's not like a rule only above or only below. It depends. It'll just tell me which model, if that makes sense. That's how I do it. I have criteria for all, you know? Okay. I'm definitely gonna. We can look for a classic model short here, man. These equal lows, 50% opening range gap. We can look for a classic model short, and then maybe a long. It's not gonna give us a classic model short. This could be a turtle soup idea, but I'm not gonna take this. But let's just tape read for. Let's just tape read for fun. You would buy this wick. I mean, sell this wick. We got an SMT there too. I'm not in this trade. I'm just tape reading. I gotta stop doing. Like, I want to be. You know what? Both of you guys. If you guys want to copy, do what you gotta do. I don't like putting the P&L tool because as soon as I put the P&L tool, people just instantly copy the trade. And I know it because they message me. They're like, "Well, why would you take that trade?" I'm like, "What trade?" I'm like, "Bro, I didn't take this trade. First of all, even if I did, how are you gonna complain about copying me? You know?" But I want to tape read. Look how nice that turtle soup was, right? You'd probably put your stop break even now at the rejection block that should form. They deserve it. Yeah, they do, bro. They do. But it's still annoying to get all the messages. Good morning, Norble. Today I'm not bullish because we manipulated below midnight opening. However, I don't expect this low to get taken because it's manipulated below midnight opening. And I'm expecting this is your daily power of 3. Right? So if we're right here in the daily power of 3, and this is my potential draw for the day, well, what do I have to do? I have to look for a protraction model. I have to wait for this and then that. I have to. There's no other option. So that's why I'm using midnight open. Midnight open just tells me that the daily power of 3 is in play and confirmed, kind of. You guys see that was a nice turtle soup idea right there. Although I don't trade turtle soup. You guys say I didn't push the button. I'd be breaking rules. And if I lost the trade, it would be you guys copy trading or bros live. I mean, I don't know how many people here are copy trading, but there's definitely a significant amount. I've gotten a lot of good stuff and a lot of bad stuff from people messaging me like, "Thanks for this payout, bro. Thanks for the pass. Thanks for the blown account. Thanks for like, but you name it. It's. I've gotten like messages, bro. Like, I get messages all the time. Some people message me like, "Bro, why the hell would you take that trade? Why the hell would you take that trade? It doesn't make sense." And I'm like, "Why do you care, bro?" Yeah, the video, Irving. Who gets paid out by copying you? Many people have, bro. I mean, we went on win streaks before. I mean, if I got payouts trading me, I'm sure people copying probably also got one. Another thing is that some people who copy me, they just over risk. They don't risk the same as I risk. What's good, Sam? So they're just gambling, right? Obviously, they build their accounts. But if I catch like 2 wins in a row, then they get paid. Let me open up the calculator here. Anyways, let's minimize chat. Let's focus up here. So first, what's up, MST? Let's focus up. So first things first, it is FOMC minutes. So it's definitely the day you want to be cautious in your trading. I wouldn't recommend. Now, you don't have to take my advice, but I wouldn't recommend anyone trade live funds before the afternoon session. I wouldn't recommend. I mean, you could trade your funded, but maybe just de-risk. Because sometimes, now it's not all the time, but sometimes it can get really uneventful in the morning session. We also have NVIDIA earnings today. This might actually be a good day to buy. I really wanted it to dip, but I think we just buy, bro. We just go to previous week's high, man. Lame. Alright. I might actually buy some more stock. Go in with a light position. I'm gonna go with a light position long on some stocks here. And I'll look to buy more if it dips. Ideally, it does dip. I do want it to go lower. But it's time to, because I'm planning to hold this, to be honest. All right, we're in those positions. Whoa, Palantir just one candle just. If I had waited just a little bit, it even would have been better. All right, we'll start racking up that portfolio again slowly. We are bullish on the Nasdaq, so who knows? Maybe we get so bullish on the daily, we leave a breakaway gap. It's good to get a small position in at least, like a breakaway gap here. And worst case, right, we can just buy more. Where do you buy stocks on? I buy stocks on Interactive Brokers. It's also where my live account is. Wait, is there a difference between meetings, by the way, minutes and normal meetings? Yeah, so there's no full press conference. Sometimes they have a full conference, and it makes the market move. Fed chair speaks, right? And then at 2:30 there's the actual release. This is just the minutes, meaning they're just gonna show like the aftermath, like after everything was talked. So they're gonna give the number. They're gonna say, oh, they're probably not gonna change anything. I think they said they're gonna leave it till September before they do anything. So like that is one thing to consider. And you know what? Yeah, maybe we'll just tape retrades today because I think today's a good day to leave chat open. What is FOMC? It's the Federal something committee. What did you buy? What are you longing? I'm going long Nvidia, Google, and Palantir stock. I'm gonna run with 3 on this quarter. I'm gonna run with those 3. Yeah, I'm not gonna do AMD. You know what? Let's get 5 AMD as well. I'm gonna do AMD as well. I'm doing smaller positions because I want to buy more. But in the last 2 years, I've been swing trading stocks. The last 2 years, I've been swing trading stocks, and the biggest lesson I learned was stop being a. I don't know if I can say it on live stream. Am I allowed to swear on live stream? Stop being scared. Just get your first position in, because I know I'm gonna dollar cost average. You just can't be scared to get in your first. I just gotta get in my first, and then if it goes lower, that's good. That's exactly what I want. So, all right, we're in. Yeah, let's run AMD back again. I mean, bro, we're already up. I'm holding the video 6-month FPG tab. That's where I bought it in there too. Actually, I was looking at that same. Wait, were you in the live stream? Did you buy it from my 6-month? Yeah. Straight to previous week's high would be quite lame. It would probably kind of kill the session for me. But at the same time, it's fine. Oh shit. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I was literally like, there was literally a live stream where I drew up the 6-month fair value gap, and I was like, we're gonna buy this. So I thought I just assumed that you bought it with me or something. Why would previous week high kill the session? The reason previous week's high kind of kills the session, I mean, I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to tape read. The reason previous week's high kills the session is because look how much we've expanded. We kind of took out already the main low-hanging fruit objective. So what that means is I'm bullish, and we just took out the main bullish objective. So what's the situation now? Now the only thing I can do is play inside this range, right? I don't want to short because I'm bullish, but I also don't just want to keep longing when the objective's high already. It's like we're at the destination. We can't go much further, you know? Obviously, we have other objectives. This premium daily bearish for value gap, which we've been looking for some time. 216, and then, let's make a marker here. 2166 like that. Go blue lines. Yeah, like we could draw into that. That's possible. But on a day with FOMC minutes, that could be something more in the afternoon if we're going to get more expansion. Good job, Mike. If we see daily swing highs. I don't think it'll be bearish, but maybe first presented fair value. Yep, it's right there. Let's annotate it. Reversal here. These equal lows, maybe, but I wouldn't say a full reversal. But like we could get this external range to like internal range idea, that fair value gap. The equal lows are really clean. So wouldn't be a rule break. But I would have to look for a CISD, which would be all the way down here. The best thing that could happen is if we got something like this inside the macro, then I would probably short to those equal lows. Full port the account. I don't full port. Full port makes my trading worse. I'm gonna be honest. Every time I full port, it gives me, I don't know. I don't trade well. Yeah, someone saying there's a big SMT. Are we talking with previous week's high? Yeah, there's a big SMT. ES has quite a ways to go to get there. I don't think we get a midweek reversal. To be honest, I feel like we get a break. I don't know. It's hard to say. We could just form a breakaway gap here, and this just goes. You know? It's NVIDIA earnings as well, which means we could very well see a large expansion, like a couple hundred points. I don't know how. I've seen like NVIDIA earnings do like nothing, and I've seen NVIDIA earnings move the market like crazy. How'd you get out of the break-even stage? Journal. Once you find a model that works, but you're just floating around break even or losing, even if you're losing, to me, getting out of losing and break even is the same. It's all about whether or not you have the model that works. If you have a model that works, you're chilling, bro. You're chilling. If you have a model that works, you just have to trade it and journal. And then obviously study your journal. We're inside first presentation for value gap. NVIDIA's earnings is after market, if I believe. So hard to win. Yeah, we took out daily highs. You missed your entry? Your entry was in here? For me, there was no entry in here, so I don't feel like I missed anything. If we get inverse of first presentation, I wouldn't take the trade, but we could tape read it. I wouldn't take this, but we could tape read it. It's got to be a CISD for me. That's why. So if we don't make a higher high, okay, this light is like right in my eye. Yo, is anyone in if anyone knows you took that trade, Alejandro, took that trade on 30-minute org to buy side. 30-minute org. What's 30-minute org? Yeah, we took daily highs. How we took daily. Yeah, I agree with you, corn. gotta start talking about NBA. I'm actually joining a basketball league, so I'm gonna low-key start doing some cardio. Opening range is first 30 minutes. What would be your TPs and previous weeks? I got taken out. If I was too long, it'd be right here. But right now, my eyes are down here. This sell side, too smooth. Doesn't matter if we're bullish. Do you think the Knicks can come back? Did they lose yesterday? Who had the best championship run? Yeah, but they're not coming back, bro. Yeah, that was a good run, Dre. Yo, Dre, do you live near me, bro? You trying to hop on a basketball team, bro? You seem like a cool guy, bro. Outside got taken on your chart, then you're not trading the Nasdaq futures contract. That's first presentation inversion. I wouldn't execute this, but hypothetically speaking, Pacers eliminated the Knicks last year, so it would be quite interesting. Like that matchup was quite interesting. Yeah, there's no CISD in there, so I mean I'm not gonna take this trade, but we can tape read. Hmm. Balanced price range. Let me blow your minds like this. I don't have one for BPR. Probably the only one here who's not American. I think you'd be surprised how many non-Americans are in the chat, bro. Look at the speed to those equal lows. Let's go, Blue Joe. Pacers win chip, it'll kill me. Toronto gang. Oh, you want to hop on a ball team, bro? We need like 2 more guys, bro. We have 6. Ideally, we get like 9. How many we got? We got 6. Yeah. So, I mean, there was technically an entry here. You could have viewed this as a classic model, but would you go long if it's entry front of those equal lows? Yeah, maybe on an eval. I mean, we'll tape read the setups. The thing is, we don't have to make a higher high. And if we are going to make a higher high, I mean, it makes more sense it happens in the afternoon. The setup would be really nice, though, because of the hourly gap. In fact, we probably only trade this far. This is your 30-minute bullish for value gap, which is inside that hourly. Appreciate you, iBomb. Yeah, man. Yo, if you guys are watching the stream, leave a like, bro. I'm talking about YouTube. I guess TikTok. I don't know what TikTok likes does, but shit, you might as well too. know what? Just for simplicity's sake, I'm just gonna mark it out like this. Inside that 30-minute bullish fair value gap, which is in the upper quadrant of the hourly bullish, which we're expecting to hold. This hourly bullish. Yeah, we could have a lower session here. I still don't think this low will get taken, but we'll find out, right? I mean, the objective was met. Once the objective's met, your bias must be neutral, and you have to wait for more information, you know? You're not going to be bullish forever. You're expecting higher highs every single time for the eternity. But you can't just be bearish just because we went higher, you know? It's like you're in a neutral state. So you have to just wait for more information. But now we're below 830, we're below 930. So we're in a nice discount offering. Such a nice simple play, bro. The 4-hour London, like, this is perfect. If you traded London, you must have been very happy. Yeah, that's fine, Paulo. Then we look for signatures of bullish order flow. And first, I guess, would be like a potential inversion here if we got one. We're inside that 950 macro. First signature would be like an inversion level right here. You would have had to hold it, yeah, but your entry would be right here. Inside the 4-hour, right? Because we only took out the 4-hour right here. So as soon as we take that 4-hour, you look for your entry. Oh, I guess it was outside of 5 a.m. if that's what you're saying. Yeah, you're right. It was slightly outside the window if you were trading specifically that session window. And I don't trade London, so took the short only cut. Nice, bro. What's up? What's the FCK? On a funded, when should you hop off if you're green? It depends, bro. Everyone's different. Me personally, if I win a trade on a funded, I mean, I don't mind taking another one. It just depends on the situation, really. If it inverses, is it a long setup? If you trade the inversion model or some sort of inversion model, yeah, for you maybe, but it wouldn't meet criteria for a long for me. I wouldn't take that inversion for a long. That would be a rule break. I'd have to wait for a CISD, which would be up here, or I'd have to wait for something like this. So that's what I'm looking for. I am new. Can you teach me? You can look at my YouTube channel. Yeah, we have 4-hour SMT right now at the highs. There's a small bullish fair value gap here. If we respect that, or don't respect it, it's interesting. We're probably gonna get SMPs in that 4-hour as well. What's your channel? GatieTrades. Use BPR as a confirmation. Yeah, it just helps me gauge order flow. When you know the PD arrays, the only real benefit to knowing the PD arrays is you can see the signatures, whether or not price is respecting or disrespecting them, you know? BPRs should remain not touched. Breakaway gaps should remain open. Equal lows should see strong reactions. You can like read these little signatures and they kind of help you. I say, well, we left the world behind. So live our life that we'll remember. Even if we got something like this, not a bad trade, I guess. We run the 81-minute FEG. Did you just say that, bro? I mean, shit, I'm gonna lie, that looks pretty clean. You're right. Is there an 82-minute? There is. I wonder how far you can go with this. The 90-minute, 120-minute? Ah, it's still forming. 110? Damn, we tapped the 110? 115? Oh my. 125? Wait, I'm tripping. There's no 120. Inside that macro. Let's see, we put an SMT here. Now it's in play. I want to see if we put an SMT here. That'd be nice. What does FOMC do? What FOMC do to him? Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Now that I have like a more defined PM session model, I feel it feels way easier for me to trade the morning because I know I can always just fall back on something that has a very high probability chance of just giving me like a 1R. And that's easy, bro, you know? And that's probably something I'll look to do more on my live account. Because I don't want to trade live on my live account. That's not on YouTube and TikTok, at least. YM hasn't taken a look at those. Interesting. So now, hypothetically speaking, if we got closure above here, that would be a change in the state. Give a nice -2 level. If this candle just respects this wick, failed. The S&T is still there, but it's not the same. Probably takes out that low. Your bias? My bias was previous week's high. Now we took it. I'm neutral. I was bullish. Then we took previous week's high. Now I'm neutral. We touched the lower 30-minute. I don't like that. That's not really a bullish sign. But it doesn't invalidate the idea. But so I'm looking at right here. My eyes jump to right there. Case scenario, right? We try to force like a 1R as well. Let's see if we get a change in the state here. Did YM take out the lows? YM took out the low at 954. So I'm watching pricing. Do we get a change in the state off of this discount array? Maybe we get to midnight open. ES touched midnight open. Stop loss levels would be like 40 points. I'm not really looking for shorts because just this market's bullish. I mean, it might take London lows. But it's not a level I want to aim for. It's done its business higher and lower. That's why I'm neutral. If it shows me it wants to go higher from discount, then we'll take it, you know? But I'm not really interested in shorts. I don't want to align against the higher time frame on a day where I'm more neutral right now. Anyways, so funded with my model? Yeah, of course. 1 hour inversion ICT called out to the upside. Nice. Didn't London lows already get taken? Exactly. Didn't London low? I mean, yeah, technically London lows got taken. I just meant this low. I'm just qualifying this as London low. It's not technically, you're right, but for simplicity's sake. Love this guy, man. Appreciate you, bro. Love you too, man. Exactly. Do you trade like TJR? No. Trade like Gatie. Shit. Name the best ICT model. Silver Bullet's probably the easiest one. Or 2022. Pronounce Gatie? It's Gatie. I kind of want to wait out AM session. I've been pronouncing it wrong. You've been saying Gatie, right? You've been saying Gatie. I get it, bro. I get it. No, but it's Gatie. You took the inverse? Yeah, nice, yeah. We tape read that trade as well. When do you trade morning? I usually stop around 11 a.m. Eastern time. Is that your name? It's my last name, but I prefer to go by. I kind of want to wait on AM session for trade. Yeah, I mean, I'm not in any, not feel like I'm missing anything. Can always trade the afternoon with time frame to follow during 10 a.m. Silver Bullet. I mean, the 1 to 5 minutes probably the best. If you're just gonna trade that 1 hour Silver Bullet idea, which by the way, it's 10 a.m. right now. What would make you bearish? Nothing. It can be bearish. Not interested in taking any shorts. It doesn't matter how good the setup is. That's not what I'm not looking, I'm not like, oh, SMT, we didn't close above here, we're wick on the 4. Okay, that's great if you're bearish. That stuff doesn't give me bias. That stuff gives me confirmation. So I'm not interested in taking any shorts. You can though. You can if you want. There's nothing wrong with that. You gotta do what you gotta do. If you look at all that and you're like, damn, order flow is so bearish, I want to align with the order flow right now. Yeah, I do it, man. Was luckily able to take out the longs with high side, but that sucks. We didn't take out the lows that open. Yeah, I agree with you, Harry. That would have been a nice long had we taken out those lows. What time frame market should I shift to follow? Anything from the 1 to 3 minutes should be fine. Bearish if we close above consequent and cross on the weekly should be for me. Yeah, I don't think anything's gonna. That wouldn't make me bearish because we still have the open weekly here. If we invert that weekly bearish, then I'll probably flip bias on the higher time frame. The higher time frame is clearly bullish right now. I mean, there's nothing bearish about this market. Nothing really. It's been very bullish. Yeah, I mean intraday, yeah, of course. 2022 model enough to be consistent. Is it 2022? I mean, I got 3 payouts with 2022 model, so yeah, it's any models you can trade, bro. You can trade OTE alone. Do you catch that short? No, I didn't short first presentation. It's a rule break for me if I short that. I mean, I could have taken it as a classic model, and technically it wouldn't have been a rule break. But in my opinion, it's better to just look, expecting this to be protected. I guess, yeah, I actually could have taken it without it being a rule break because I'm not expecting this to be protected. But it could be, so that's why I didn't. I had to have to wait for the CISD, which would be right here in this specific example. If I'm expecting this high to be protected, then I have to wait for a CISD to short this. If I'm not expecting this high to be protected, then I can short this inversion to these lows, in which I could probably frame a reversal from. That's the idea. But that's why I didn't take that trade. But we did tape read it, right? As soon as this candle closed, I said you could trade it like this. Or like even as this was coming down. So say you got something like this. You can catch at least 1 R, maybe more. Manage to TP too long with a silver bullet, then turn bullish, block you with another short. 1 R? Yeah, we took it 1 R. That's fine, bro. It's like pretty high probability. Even if you had something like this, yeah, it's totally fine. They say one day you let the 22. Yes, it's enough, bro. Any model is enough. I promise you. I know you hear it all the time. Yeah, there was technically a CISD 957, but it's not enough for me. Too choppy. I'm not gonna trust the 1 minute CISD anymore, you know? That's the idea. So, for example, just zoom out and trust something better. But yeah, technically this was. So if you tell me how much, it's like hard to trust this one. 10 a.m. Yeah, 10 a.m. CSD on the 957. Like you're talking like this. You could be profitable with no model and just risk management alone. I wouldn't be surprised if we literally stay inside like let's say a range like this. What are you looking for right now? I want to see if we get displacement higher from this 30-minute bullish and discount. Hello, Mr. Trader. Dinosaur Super Rocket Turbo model. Might chop it to FOMC. We'll give it till next macro. Yeah, it could be sideways for a while. Yeah, it might be the move. Yeah, honestly, like I'm really excited for PM session. The one good thing is this 10 a.m. candle probably is gonna be like we haven't expanded yet in 10 a.m. and we're probably will. So I mean, probably have to wait for like the 5 minute CISD here or something. Like, I like this 3 minute one. Looks nice too. 10 it would be 10:06. Like this candle right here. Like technically this is a change in the state, but I'm not sure how much I trust it. It's only a change in the state if we're entering a buy program, and if we're not going to be bullish, then it's very hard to say. Probably have to wait for something a little bit more significant. Maybe the 3 minute. Quite aggressive, but hypothetically speaking, even something like this is not even bad. Not even close above. Alright, what are we on? Crude oil futures. Come on, we've seen this before. If we traded crude oil, that would have been so nice, bro. 950 macro delivers, inversion plus CISD, trades it back, boom, protraction. What are we on? Gold futures? I don't know. Let's just teach everyone patience. Who also took that 75-point short? All you, bro. I'm in sales. Good luck, brother. Would you take a 5 minute CISD and wait for a 1 minute closure or 5 minute closure? 5 minute. Of course. If I'm taking a 5 minute CISD. What time is PM session for me? It's not about for me, brother. PM session's at 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. However, I wouldn't recommend trading until after 2:30 because that's when the news candle comes. In longs, playing Roblox, good luck. Good luck, bro. Mm-hmm. When I stopped trading gold, I was happier. Yeah, man. Honestly, Makes sense. I took liquidity, but the one I reversed it down to R. Nice, bro. Very clean. If this was a CISD, I probably would have taken this as well, but it's all the way down here. Maybe Addy took that trade. Let's check. Hold on. Let me do this. It's gonna be hard to trust any trades here, to be honest. AMD all the way. You talking about stocks or what's your best streaming month? I don't even know what that means. What do you mean by best streaming month? Like multi viewers? To be honest, I don't even know how many viewers I get because mostly I don't read chat unless if I'm actually trading. I don't read chat. Weird. I mean, yeah, on TikTok we have 320. I'm also live on YouTube. We probably have like another 2 to 300 in there, 400 maybe. I don't know. I actually don't check. My model form, but RR wasn't there. No chance I'm taking it 1.5 to 1. Yeah, if that's something that restricts you, then as long as you know your rules, brother. As long as you know your rules. No trades for me. We did tape read that one short from first presentation, but a lot of TOS. But yeah, TikTok just has way more trolls. Gaty, you want to play word guesser or some shit? The you could look for this 10 a.m. power of 3 where we accumulate around 10 a.m. open. Yes, you could. Would it be valid? Yes. Are we gonna expand higher? Hard to say. Quite hard to say. Um, Could be consolidation until minutes, yeah. Cool. Alright, that's all good. Let's go rubber. Yeah, forward makes me second guess it. I would also second guess it if I were you. Vu, he was smiling on a blank page if I scanned his barcode. Nothing to do with the shop. What you do besides trading? Okay, thoughts on OKC versus Pacers final? OKC 5-1, bro. 4-1, I mean. Is it possible trading MD with accumulation moving a trend like what's happening now? This is just accumulation. There's no trend here. This was expansive, but this is just accumulation below the sell side. What do you do besides trading? Just trading, bro. Trading content. Play GeoGuessr. Should we do another password game, guys? Do you think we're gonna move higher? Eventually today, yeah. Or eventually this week. Are we gonna move higher right now? It's hard to say. Toffee said later. Play CS2. No, I'm not gonna play like full full gaming stream. We can wait till 10:30. We should stay patient here. I mean, we could still see a move. There's nothing wrong with accumulation here. I'd probably start investing in real estate too. Use low and high resistance liquidity. And identify the conditions? Yeah, if that's what you're asking. I'm trying to get into real estate right now as well. Do you know Powell? Powell trades, yeah. H1MC now hold it, going down to London lows. Maybe. This would be a change in the state. I don't know if I would trust it though. I probably wouldn't take any reversal model here. And I would just wait and see if I would just wait and see if we get a protraction. I don't think I can trust any reversal if I'm being honest. I want to get a 4+ right now in trouble area. Hey Brody, how'd you learn trading? I learned all from watching the entire Inner Circle Trader YouTube log. It's not seeking destroy. It's just there's not enough volatility. It's being saved for the afternoon. That's all. FOMC minute. It's typical. It's what you expect. It was in my pre-market analysis. Did you cast that short? No. Didn't meet my criteria. Best time to trade? Probably 9:30 to like 11. We bullish. We could have a seek and destroy day. I don't think it would be a seek and destroy day. I think it's just waiting for the afternoon. You're looking for a long? I'm not really looking for anything. I want to see, is it going to show me it's going to go higher? I want to have any expectations, right? Previous week high, 5-minute FG, clean short. Yes, king. There you go, bro. 9:30 considered power of 3. Every candle open is considered power of 3. I'm in longs from the CIC to the left. Stop at the S&P low. There's no CISD here. You know, T longs would be great. Yeah, it would be. What are your rules? Like, what do you look out for? Because I look for power 3 almost every time. If I'm looking for reversal, I require change in state or a breaker below opening price of the candle that I'm looking to reverse. If it's above the opening price, I look for retracement into discount array, disrespect of a premium array. That would be my continuation above opening price. That's my model. I cashed that turtle soup short. Nice, bro. That long just isn't hitting, brother. We still have London lows and 1 hour OB still holding. We did move during the 10:50 macro. We move after FOMC minutes. Yeah, I don't mind waiting until 10:50. I mean 10:30 also. Because we're consolidating now, 10:30 could maybe make some sort of a move. It's possible. I would set break even too. But I mean, I don't want to trade for you though. Listen, don't let these TikTok guys influence you, bro. You know your model better than anyone else. You know your strengths. You know your weaknesses. It's all about long term. It's not about this trade right now. So don't let anyone influence you, bro. Midnight opening or 9:30, both. I'm gonna put another SFT here. Took off 9:30 longs, out in 30 minutes inside chart running. There you go, bro. Yeah, well done. Take that 9:30 volatility. Easy trading. If there's no CFTC move hasn't happened, remember that, y'all? How much of trading is just gambling? None of it. Depends if you're gambling or not. If you have logic behind every trade and you follow your logic, it's not gambling. I've seen that sometimes talk about moves at 30 minutes at a 50-minute macro. Nope, it's not. Yeah, no, 100% you're right. So I definitely look at the macros, but I'm also looking at higher time frame candle opens, right? And when I'm talking about higher time frame candle opens, I'm referring primarily to 10:30 candle open. You know, I mean that's the one in my window. Does the logic strike true all the time? No, nothing's true every single. I mean the logic is true all the time, but it doesn't mean every single time it's gonna play out. But what's true about the logic? The logic is there's an edge. You know, there's a probability in your favor that if you were to repeat something over a long period of time, it'll work out in your favor. That's going to be every single time. That's what the logic is, right? The logic isn't, oh, this inverse fair value gap is going to work every time. The logic is, I have an edge in the marketplace and I can exploit it. Yeah, I mean, like I said, as long as we respect this 30-minute BISI, to me, it's possible we go higher. We got midnight opening price there. That's key. But it's also FOMC, so but I'd be surprised that even if we went higher, maybe we just get like here, right? We could have also been waiting on YM because YM never took out the sell side. Now it did. How profitable are you on a day-to-day? What does that mean by day-to-day? Not every day is a winning day. So is that what you mean? How much do I win every day? Because I don't win every day. This can be a tape read. No CISD, by the way. ES gave it, though. This is way too bright. Your success rate of being profitable? I mean, these last 2 years, I've made more than I've lost. And it's getting better. I'm improving, which matters, obviously. Are you in? No. I'm not in this trade yet. Like I said, I don't want to take any reversal models. I'm going to wait for a protraction. You would get messy, yeah. You're in? Good luck, bro. If you're full time. I don't do anything else for income. Just content and this. Yes. Why didn't you enter it? I don't trust any reversal down here. I'll wait for I'll wait for my protraction model. Did you enter this? No. This is a tape read. You're in? Good luck, bro. I know like 5 people entered off that. A lot of people probably did, bro. It's not bullish. I didn't click buy, bro. With protraction for CFTC after the busy fill? Pretty much, yeah. So after protraction, and then obviously that taper didn't work, so that's good. How much time did it take you before making money? Couple months. If there is a volume imbalance, make sure you include that in the busy. Yes, that is true, unless consequent encroachment is reached by the wick. Right here, consequent encroachment is reached, so you wouldn't include it. You see that? Because then your level is incorrect. There's no imbalance from here to here, so how can that be? Like it's already encroaching on what's not there. So if the wick covers 50%, then you can't use it to get an accurate 50% level. You'd have to draw like this. So now protraction model wouldn't form here because we'd have to respect this bullish fair value gap or take out a short-term low, which we don't have either. So that's why I didn't want to take any reversal. Both not even trading his concepts correctly. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you know what you're talking about, bro. We're just gonna get you out of here. Where's the breaker block? There is no breaker block. It never formed. It would be right here if we made a higher high, but we didn't. It's gonna go up, trust me. Maybe. Why is everyone laughing? That guy was just waffling, bro. You got out with a tiny loss. That's okay, bro, as long as you followed your rules. You're biased? I'm neutral. No, it's not regulated with laws and shit, so you get a 10% when you invest. Yeah, big displacement is coming now? Maybe. Up 700? Nice, bro. Don't focus on the money, though. Did you earn that 700 by trading properly? It could still play out, yeah. It's good to just close it after this, to be honest. Even like this, as soon as this opens and starts trading down, it should be creating, like, it should have really sped up above this high. And that would have been my buy signal for a protraction. Retracement if your value gap closed above the down close, I would have taken the trade like this if it formed, for example. But it didn't. See how it failed? So that's why I'm waiting for the protraction in this case. You just can't trust the reversal. You just can't. Close your PC with the barcode. Nah, I'm chilling right here, bro. I took it, risking my profits. Good luck, bro. I mean, it hasn't been invalidated yet. It's still inside that order block. Although, really shouldn't be trading that far down, but it's coming back to that old low. Bro, Defo's still living with his mummy. Mummy? I live with a mummy, bro? Aren't those extinct? You still backtesting or trading live accounts? You still backtesting or just trading live accounts? What do you mean? I still backtest and I trade live accounts, yes. I still think we have some equal lows below that I'm holding. I actually put my stop above New York open. I believe in you, bro. As long as you know what you're looking for. It's looking good, trust me. I don't think it's looking good, bro. But maybe. So to clarify, the first person IPT didn't meet your model. Was that a bad winning trade? So I'll break it down for you why I didn't take this trade. Yeah, I still backtest. I'm not backtesting to get my model. I'm just backtesting for refinement, backtesting for just repetition. I mean, most of the time I backtest it's with gems. Um, he didn't take it because he's not confident in his abilities. No, that's not true. But the reason I didn't take this trade is very simple. If I'm bullish, and this is a protected high, like idea of that this is a protected high, I have to wait for a CISD to take this trade. Meaning I'd have to wait for closure above this. If I waited for closure above that, the risk reward is gone on the trade. It's not even 1R. Even if I had an aggressive stop like this, it's not even 1R, right? So just wouldn't make sense to take it. Big displacement now is coming. Maybe switch bias yet? I'm neutral. I don't even have a bearish bias, but I'm not looking for any shorts today. Will you get a shave? I could do a goatee, but that's about it. Got it. Thanks for explaining. It's not a bad trade. It's not a bad trade. It's just not my model. It could be your model. Maybe you have a model that's just based off first presentation inversion. What is the name of password game? It's literally called password game, bro. You keep saying trust him, trust him. Don't trust anyone, bro. It's literally just called password game, bro. Yes, because there's news in the afternoon session, correct. It's not just news, it's very important news. You look like Halliburton? No, I don't, bro. Come on, first Sengun, now Halliburton. I don't think they are either. GatieTrades, what's up, bro? In Zeref, we trust Halliburton versus SGA. Yeah, SGA wins, bro. He keeps saying trust him. It won't go below that low 10 or 2022. Maybe, bro. I mean, this low is a nice low. I'm not gonna lie. It's at 50% of the BISI. Midnight open. Took out the short-term low here from the accumulation. The market's just not expanding. Hear my liquidity? Yes, bro. Good. I'm proud of you, man. Very proud of you. If candle goes to 444.25, then it will crash down. Maybe, yeah. Oh, in Zaref you're talking about? I see. Zaref's the person. Did you win your trade? I didn't take any trade, brother. No trades yet. Too slow, not even worth tape reading. You don't have to tape read it. It's accumulated. Maybe my sweep and go higher PO3. It's possible. Midnight open once again. FOMC on PM session, barcode PA. Yep, pretty much, brother. FOMC should be a lot better. You should, because my trade's running money while you're sat trying to educate kids on SMT on TikTok. I'm not trying to educate anyone, bro. I only answer questions that are already asked. I'm not here teaching. I'm here trading my model. There, if it's close. We still got it. Not your model, it's Michael's? No, it's 100% my model, bro. CMP3 is Big Shar? No. He trades 10 a.m. power 3. After him, all my trades are around 9:30. I mean, ICT taught me the concepts to build my model, but he doesn't trade this model. Your Discord link, is it working? The Discord link works. You just have to open it in. You just have to open it in browser, brother. Anyway, let's get this guy out of here. Did you take any trades? Nah, no trades for me. Are you looking for buys? Potentially. Definitely not looking for shorts. We'll say that much. Let Zero cook. What's good, JD? I'm more focused on this 30-minute, but kind of cooked. Nice PA. It's FOMC minutes, right? This is what you would expect this on a day like this. You should expect this on a day like this. Anyway, 50 minutes to the macro. That's the last thing we'll be here for, so. Would you take long to 1 minute CISD? No, probably not. Like I said, I don't want to take any reversal models. I'm gonna have to wait for a protraction. So I'm not taking my model 2 today. Only model 3. If it forms. Did you liquidate someone with your imbalance in your life? Forgive me if this question. I don't know what that means, bro. Sir, I'm going to get code. Trying to connect with you. You just message me, bro. Yeah, message me on Discord. You won't long. If I'm taking a reversal, I take it off the CISD. If I take it off a protraction, I wait for the second leg. FOMC meeting minutes doesn't usually do much, right? Nope, it's pretty important. It's pretty important. It's good, Dakota. I mean, in real life, but in trading terms. Yeah, I don't know what that means, bro. Yo, you think I should hold shorts? I'm still in. Honestly, bro, I have no idea how much lower this can go, if I'm being honest. I don't think it's gonna take London lows, but it might. I don't know even if it does, I don't know by when it will. It could be a really long time. Reversal is power of 3. No, it's not true. Not every reversal is a power of 3. Not how I trade it. Power of 3 is just distribution, range expansion. There's many ways to capture a range expansion. This one? This would be a reversal, but I'm not going to take the reversal. I don't trust any reversals in conditions like this. I'll just wait for my protraction model. Model 3. Very simple. You could, though. I mean, like, if we took this CISD, we would have been stopped out, right? This might be the end. 444.25. I mean, at least use 443.25. Been that open. Oh shit. You guys are funny, man. That's pretty significant 3 drives. 1, 2, 3. Tanya have a really good mic. No idea what that means, bro. Did I close short on NQ when ES hits London low? It's not a bad idea as well. Okay, Zerab, as long as you trusted yourself, bro. That's all that matters. And you follow your model. The outcome really doesn't matter. Which parity? I always execute NASDAQ. Just for simplicity purposes, primarily. Tomorrow's clear shorts for daily SMT with daily BISTB. I don't know. All my models are on YouTube. Yeah, it's just one model. It just conformed 3 different ways. Wait, so why won't you play GTA 6? It's just a waste of time, bro, if I'm being honest. Too much time. What am I gonna play 30 minutes? If you play a game like GTA 6 and you want to enjoy it, you have to play a lot. Gaty, I was really good in school, if I'm gonna be honest. But I also like put in the work, minimal effort. Like I got like 80s, sometimes 90s. But like I never studied. I never took notes. I was the guy who like came to class. I was the guy who came to class with like no notes, you know? Everyone's like, I'm just like watching the teacher. Bro, got this point, crazy spawn point, America, Alaska. Bro, it's just it's a crazy. This guy said a spawn point. This guy said a spawn point, bro. Yeah, that pretty much was me, bro. Chasing financial freedom instead of working 50 years, it's brilliant. Agreed. Do you have a secret model in your mentorship? No, I teach people the model. That's all. Yes, I have a second screen. Because I don't execute my trades. I use alpha ticks and so I execute all my trades over here. You see no trades yet. Alaska's like the Canada sequel. Yeah, bro. Maybe like the Nunavut, like the igloo part of Canada, got stopped out from the IFG. It's okay, bro. As long as you followed your model. You work in order to trade. You work in order to trade your parents' money. I have my own money, bro. Do you think people should pay for mentorship? Um, if you have the money, yeah. How much are you funded right now? I have 4 top step funded. That's it. But I haven't traded them in a while because they're pretty close to being blown, and 2, I'm focusing on alpha because alpha payouts are easier. So I'm gonna try to get another alpha payout. Where would you mark out CST right now in this state? It'd be right here. How does tax work for trading in Canada? It's you have to do it on your own. So I have to keep track of all the money I make, and at the end of the year, send it to my accountant and be like, "Yo, I made this much," and then I send him all my expenses. You got to keep all your receipts and stuff. I got to keep all my receipts. Anything I can claim off as an expense. If I can claim enough money in expense, most of my money's from most of my money's from trading actually. What do you claim, a car? You have to write-offs an LLC. In Canada, you don't need an LLC to have write-offs now. In Canada, everyone's their own sole. Well, I don't know what the word is. Proprietor or something. So you can write. Yeah, you can write off. If the money comes from self-employed income, which is this, you get a return. I'm not gonna get a return because I'm self-employed, right? So I can get deductions, and I'll probably pay no tax because if you're really smart with it, you can write off enough. Unless you make like an insane amount of money, there's just no way. Or you can't write off like 100K, but you can write off 10, 20. I've been trading for like a nearly year now. This best thing for that's good, bro. Gonna request a payout on Turtle Top Step. Nice, bro. That's what I would do, to be honest. Last CIT I didn't use because I don't want to take a reversal model. I'm waiting for a protraction. Yeah, and I think in the US you have to have a LLC, right? If I'm not mistaken. Do you write off a phone? I can write off any phone bill. Bro, with trading, when you make content in trading, I can pretty much write off anything, bro. Any subscriptions, any accounts. I can write off stuff. Sometimes I deposit money into like tax deductible accounts, so that helps as well. Phone. Apparently, I was told that if I were to like go on a trip, you can write off a percentage of food. If I were to like go on a trip, make content on that trip, I could write off at least some of the trip, if not all of it. Zero put TBSL was 1022. Yeah, I am gonna do it. I'm from Spain. It's just tax evasion here. No trades yet, but let's see if this 1050 macro plays out. Yep, I stream every day on YouTube, brother. What's your protraction model? This is a protraction model. You've asked a question about alpha futures? Where'd you ask, brother? Short 954. Good luck, bro. But once we put in this low, I'm looking for the next leg. Not this leg. Wait for the next leg. I've tried Apex. I don't like their rules. I don't enter off CIFD retest. I'll enter if we get an inversion here. Actually, this doesn't even meet criteria. No, it could. Yeah, if we get an inversion out of this range, yeah, I'll buy this inversion. long as we respect this bullish fair value gap. If we disrespect it, then it's not a valid protraction model. And it doesn't. Yeah, see, because we inversed here, so it's not valid, right? So there's no protraction model there anymore. Actually, no, yeah, it's not valid. It's a clean setup. No. How do you do that dot circle highlights? You have to reach this one. It's called an eclipse, I think. Oh, it's just circle. Do you normally enter off CFTC retest? I don't enter off retests ever. Yeah, just message me on Discord. I'll send you my journal template. I'm not gonna go out of my way and message every single person. But if you message me, I'll send it to you. Take care, Carol. We'll play GeoGuessr right after the 1050 macro. We'll do one round of password. Till what time usually you trade? This last 1050 macro usually ends my session. Today I'll be trading the PM session. But to be honest, it won't be on live. But I will. This time I actually will post in the Discord what I'm looking for. Last time I said I was going to, and I didn't. But I took a trade in the PM and we won. And then people were saying, "Gatie, you said you were gonna tell us what you were looking for." All right, man, my bad, bro. I'll do it this time. Do live? I'm not gonna do a full live stream. Discord link's in my bio. It's free. The Discord's free. It's in bio. You have to open it in browser. No model here. Unless we take out a short-term low, which we haven't, meaning there is no model that's going to form here for me. Even if we get closure above here, until we enter a bullish fair value gap and respect it, or if we take out a short-term low and get an inversion out of it, there is no model for me. Maybe this is your model if we get an inversion here, or I don't know, so say order block, but not my model. My model is not here. Now, unless I could take it like this, I'd have to put the stop all the way down there though, which I don't want to do. How many hours would you say you put in towards trading per day, including streams? 3, maybe 3. Are we including people I'm helping off of stream? No trades for me. Discord links in bio. I don't trust this. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. You learn everything from YouTube? I learned everything from ICT's mentorship and then my own backtesting and study. Does Apex require... I wouldn't use Apex then. Sam Brown, if you're from South Africa, I would highly recommend you get a Forex firm. What year ICT should I start watching? How much was the ICT mentorship? I didn't pay for it. It's on YouTube for free. Yeah, FPMO's fine, for example. Notice we never got the inversion. Good stuff, Ismail. How many hours would you say you put in towards? Like right now, I only put in like 3 hours. I only like if you like for me, I stream at 9:15 till like let's say 11:15. 2 hour stream. Yeah, yes, made it actually made perfect equal lows. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, bro. You guys keep longing this. I don't know, man. I feel like you guys are thinking too much about how much it could potentially go, but not thinking about the fact that it may not go. You know? I already have a video on risk management, brother. My most recent video covers it really well. FOMC press conference minutes are the same. It's not the same, but they have pretty much the same impact. Pretty much the same impact. Liberator, watch my most recent video, brother. Sell? Nah. I don't have a drawn liquidity lower. Can't sell. If I had an objective that was lower, then I could short any of these models, really. But now that we took out this low, if we get closure above here, that might be a buy for me. This would be my first model formation here. We'd have to close above 1050 macro. Not bad. I'd probably de-risk on a trade like this. You have to close above. Did not close before 4:30. I'm selling. Good luck, bro. I don't trade meeting minutes. Is meeting minutes volatile? It's usually just one candle. Should be a nice session afterwards. Usually I trade after. Do you just say you trade or do you invest long-term things? If so, what do you invest in? I do both. I day trade and I invest. I invest in stocks. We can go with a light position here. I'll go in with half risk if we get the CISD. Next candle has to print and deliver higher. I'll go in with half risk. Nah, it's dead. So dead. Buy or sell. I'm looking for my model long, but it's not forming. We didn't get the CISD. This is why it's important to know what you're looking for. Otherwise, you just start trading every move. Every time it goes higher, you're like, bye. But I mean, it's my model, so I guess it's different. I can't speak on you guys. But I've never actually, like, my model just hasn't formed yet. I want to buy below the midnight open. Hard time paying my SMT there. We are so deep in that fair value gap. And draw a random box here. Pretend like the best thing ever. We're still respecting that 30-minute BISI. Candle close, always. Oh, you mean like when you're marking the fair value gap? Do I include the volume imbalance? It depends if there's an imbalance. If there's a gap between the bodies, then you have to include the bodies. So it's like this, not like this. This is a perfect example. If there's a gap in the body, you have to include it. I think a lot of people think that this is an inversion fair value gap, but it's not. And that's because they really didn't study ICT's teachings correctly. When there's a volume imbalance right here inside the fair value gap, you have to include it. This is a part of the imbalance. And then you would see here, we did not inverse it once, twice, 3 times. If you do it like this, maybe you would assume this is an inversion fair value gap. We're going to start seeking some buy stops. But we never got that confirmation. We never got that inversion. In fact, it stopped right there. The wicks can go past. The bodies tell the story. There was never an inversion fair value gap here. So make sure you include that volume imbalance. Nah, no trade for me. And I think this is dead now. If it formed right here at 10:53, I would have bought, but it didn't. So, and that's why I said, whoever was in the stream, as soon as like 9:39 came, I said, if we take previous week's high, this session is dead for me. I stayed just in case, but that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I was trying to think. You London low NQ is protected low? I do, yes. I mean, now it's hard to say. Now we could easily take out London low and then PM session just decides what the day is going to do, you know? Well, I'm done for the day of my profits. Got my profit in 2 losses. I let you down. You didn't let anyone down, bro. Can I see you? Yeah. There you go. Now you got it, hybrid. Now no trade day for me. What will happen? But I'll be trading the PM session for sure. I like trading FOMC. It's fun. All right, let's play the GeoGuessr game one time. All right, if you're in the stream, don't leave yet. Don't leave yet, because we got something very important to do. We'll do this every day together one time, bro. Every day after stream, we'll do this. All right. Yeah, someone's gonna be waiting all day for that long, and it's gonna come, and they might get a really nice move. All right, boys. Let's choose a password. Copy markets. Let's just say choppy, bro. You know what? Consolidation. Your password must include a number. Consolidation 1. Your password must include an uppercase letter. Capital C. Your password must include a special character. Oh, money sign. The digits in your password must add up to 25. That's 10, 18, what? 18, 10, 19. Oh, I'm tripping. Your password must include the month of the year. Roman numerals. Hold on, there's 5. Wait, there's 5. Your password must include this CAPTCHA. F6 and E5. The digits in your password must, okay, so that's 11. So 25 minus 11. Hold on, 11. Shit, bro, 11, 5 there. Your password must include today's Wordle answer. All right, boys, we gotta do the Wordle. We can't fail the word, otherwise we can't finish the game. Alright, so we have to do the wordle. What's the first word, bro? What's the first word? Trade? It's not a bad one. Alright, let's go trade. Oh, leave. A and R. Place. No, not place. Ample. Ample? Who even thinks of that, bro? Let's try to use some more letters, bro. Let's go like P, G, O, S, T, maybe. Ghost. That's 4 new letters. Can we get 5 new letters, bro? Can someone get a word with 5 letters? Light? Light's a good one, bro. Light. No, we already got T. We already got T. Let's try to get 5 new letters. Risks? No, it's 2 S's, though. Poles? Great? No, there's no T. Polar? Alright, this is, it's not a bad one to guess. Someone says study. ST. Nah. We need one. Listen, 5 new letters. 5 new letters, bro. Hound? That was a D, bro. Light? Nah, Gatie won't work. Pound? Alright, pound. Pound is a good one. Whatever, we'll take it. Oh my. Wait, we got the word, bro. It's P-O. P-O. What's the word, bro? Pork? Port? Port? Wait, why did I do that? Why did I do that? That was such a waste of a word, bro. Oh my god, someone said polar. Oh my god, you're him, bro. Alright, it's polar. So now we gotta put polar in our password. Your password, it must include a 2-letter symbol from the periodic table. Let's go FE. Your password must include the current phase of the moon. Someone said check trading view. Why, bro? It looks the exact same, bro. I really don't see myself longing this. It's past my interval time. But I'll tell you what, bro. For those of you who are still trading, I'll tell you what. If I was to go long, I would have to wait for, boom, this. My long would look like this. There you go. All right. Phase of the moon. We need a moon emoji. It's this one, I think, because we did this one yesterday. Your password must include the name of this country. All right, boys, lock in. The Shire's Rest? The Shire? There's a bus here. Hobbiton? Bro, England, bro. That's England, bro. What? Ireland? Someone tell me, bro. What country is this? Look at the chart, guys. I'm not trading. I'm not trading anymore. It can go without me. It's 11:05. I'm not gonna lie, this looks pretty good. Hold on. Hold on. If we get a protraction model, there's no protraction model yet. It would have to give me a protraction. Meaning, it has to retrace into a fair value gap or a short-term low and then give me an inverse. Someone said New Zealand. New Zealand. Yo, let's go. Password must include a leap year. 04? No, wait, 04 worked as a leap year. Wait. Six? Wait, we're screwed. We're screwed because F6 is a chess move and this CAPTCHA, we have to refresh the CAPTCHA. EBCBX. EBCBX. EBCB. EBCBX. Bro, why is everyone telling me to check charts? Like, I'm done trading, bro. It's not happening, bro. So we got 4, we got 10, 14. Oh, it's only 14. 14 plus 6, 5. Alright, now we need the best. We get the best move, boys. Who knows chess? Go long? Even Don came to chat and said go long. The only way I'm going long, it has to form before 11:10. And it needs to give me a protraction. Queen e5. Alright, hold on. Let's see if a protraction forms here. The protraction, I'll tell you. So like, bro, I've had so many dreams about trading. It's crazy. PM macro starts at 150 is the first PM session macro. Anyways, someone said queen e5. Bro. Does anyone here know the best move? Oh, I know it, bro. It's knight c7. Sorry. It's knight c7. Invalid notation? How do you do it, bro? How do you write it properly? Oh, it's knight. Yeah, it's knight x c7. Oh, it's not the best move? Oh, wait. Someone tell me, bro. What's the best move? Someone said nx c7. That's what I did, bro. Is it not the best move? It's just invalid notation. How? Can I put spaces? Nx c7? X, knight, x c7. F7? Robbie said F7? F7? F. Now, but king takes. King takes, and then what? Alright, bro, we'll try it, bro. Wait, what's F7? Knight. I thought it was knight xc7 too, bro, but apparently it's not. And apparently it's not even the right. It's not even the right notation, bro. Oh, I think knight is. Oh, that's what I thought it was, but it's saying in. Fuck, bro. How to say knight c7 capture pawn in notation? I mean, that's what it says, bro, but it's not working. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not even the best move, bro. I'm watching his potential protraction model, by the way. Do you respect that? I'm gonna say knight f6. Somehow invalid notation, bro. How is it invalid, bro? Capital N for knight. Knight x f7. Knight x f7. Oh, it worked, bro. Can we do knight x c7? How is c7 invalid notation, bro? What's the best move, man? Alright, bro, let's think for a moment. Is there any checks in the position? There's no checks, bro, so it's gotta be... Someone said NXC6? Nah, it's not a capital C. NEFR6, well, it's the NF6. Not even valid notation. Nah, I mean, that check wouldn't work because it would just take knight XC6, NE. But what do you mean NE5, 6? Bro, what? Man, you doing two more, bro? That's like two moves, bro. NEF6? Bro, what's E, bro? NE? What's NE? We gotta put it like right here. Like, let's put it right here. Knight C6. Alright, simple. Okay, it's not knight C6. Knight C6 is not the best move. Knight C7? How was knight C7 invalid notation, bro? Knight XC7? There's no model, guys. There's no model. I'm looking at the chart. I tried NF6 plus. Oh, it worked. But the plus doesn't have to be there. Oh. Wait, knight F6? Alright, bro. You won it for us. Good shit, bro. Wait, knight F6. What's knight F6? Knight F... It's check? How? Because if the pawn takes... Oh my god, then it's mate. No. But then you take... Oh, wow, it is. Wow. Whoever said that, fucking thank you, bro. It's your model. My model has not formed, bro. If my model was to form, it would have to respect this fair value gap. It's already outside the window. If it closed above here, I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to trade this. And I'm going to tell you guys. If it closes above here, this would be my protraction model. And it would be the first time it formed in all of this price action. What can you expect from the protraction model? -1 standard deviations. Let's just say that's a minimum. Best case scenario, you get 2. Say you target it in between. Would I take this? No. It's FOMC minutes and it's 11:15 a.m. Anyways, listen, there's going to be a fire. We got to make sure we're ready to put out the fire, bro. Is it right now? Get ready, get ready. Ah, fuck. Elements in your password must have the atomic, bro. We got to search up the atomic table again. Alright, so we have N. What's N? Because we need to have the N in there, right? So we need that one. N is 7. Alright, so 7. And then we have S, sulfur. So 7 plus 16. Someone get a calculator, bro. I got it. 7 plus, so N plus sulfur, 16. Alright, hold on, boys. We got it. 23. We're at 23 with N and S. Then there's Fe. What's iron? Where's iron? 26. Alright, so we're at 49 right now. 49 between these three. Then we have VVII. VVII. Where's V? Okay, I is 53. So plus 53 plus 53. Now where's V? Right there. Plus 23 plus 23, plus 23. Wow, we're at 201, bro. We have to subtract 1. Can we make this a lowercase s? And then if we can get p, we just gotta add a p, bro. We just gotta add a p. All the vowels must be bolded. All right, we gotta bold all the. Yo, listen, the fire is coming, bro. Last time the fire, the fire cooked us, literally. All right, hold on. We gotta take out the fire, bro. It's right here. Delete that shit. Wow, we did it. Your password's not strong enough. What the fuck does that mean? We got more emojis? Oh my days. Your password must contain one of the following affirmations. No. Wait, what if I make it capital? Oh no, that makes. Wait, that makes it so hard, bro. There's like a fire emoji, Dakota, and you have to erase it really quickly. We're cooked now, guys. How are we? Because we have to put in, unless we make this lowercase. Oh, it worked. Paul has hash. Don't forget to feed him every 3 minutes. Each 3 every minute. 1, 2, 3. All right, someone remind us. 3 every minute. Your password must include the URL of a 31-minute and 47-second long YouTube video? Bro. What? 31 minutes and 47 seconds? I definitely don't have one that's 31 minutes and 4. Oh my god, I found one. Bro. This guy's video is literally called 31 minutes and 47 seconds of rec. Appreciate you, King. Let's jam that in there. Oh, we are so. Paul has starved. I just fed him 3 caterpillars, bro. Bro, fuck this game, bro. How am I supposed to go back and change the URL? Bro, that's like impossible, bro. It said every minute 3? Bro, I should just overfed him, man. I should just overfed him. Feed? Oh, you guys are even telling me to feed too? Someone said worm. Someone said feed him. Damn, bro. I don't know he was gonna die instantly. He didn't even go through hunger. He just died, bro. Bro, this game's like impossible. At least we made it longer than last time. That URL one's hard, though, because we'd have to change the A, the Roman numerals. Oh, man, that would be so tough. And that's to add to 25. Nah, that's crazy. What's the record? I don't know, bro, but our record right now is... I don't know. How far did we make it? 24. Well, technically, we didn't make it. Well, we made it to 24, but we didn't complete 24. So... I know, bro. That's crazy. Yo, we'll do it again tomorrow. That was low-key fun, bro. Oh, look. Our model's forming. It actually formed right here. Alright, now we can see. Retraction pump, I'm taking it. Good luck, bro. Long forming. It's outside my window, man. I really don't want to take a trade at 11:20, especially after waiting all this. Like, I'm gonna trade the PM session. I'm gonna find a good high probability trade in the PM session. But what's the point of trading this right now? You know, I'd rather I'm gonna find something better in the PM session. So this is not a bad setup, but it could play out at least a -1. There's equal highs. Pretty decent trade. A pretty decent trade. But I'm gonna trade the PM session. I'm not gonna do it to myself. But you guys can study this protraction if you want. Does it break rules? No, but I don't personally trade past 11, like 11:10 macro. I just usually cut off my trading. So could it play out? Yeah, it could. Is there any very high probability draw? The highest probability draw I'm looking at right now is right here. Just these equal highs at -1 standard deviations. Like, that's it. That's the highest probability draw. Otherwise, you can look right here. You could also project this to -2. So for you, it's A+. There you go, man. If it's A+ for you, it's good that you know. I'm gonna trade PM session at 2:30 after the news. 5-minute Sibi. Yeah, you can aim for that's right there. Yeah, that's what this is. That's this high. This kind of key buy side level. But it's just right there. Is it valid? Yeah, that's exactly when I'm going to trade. Right after news. 2:30. I don't know. If you're in the trade, let me know how it goes, guys. I appreciate everyone coming through. It was a fun live stream. I'll see you guys live again tomorrow. If you're in the Discord, I will post what I'm looking for at 2:30. I will post. I don't know what I'm going to say. Probably like protraction long or something. I'll probably just make a post. Protraction long or protraction short. You should know what that is. If you follow my stuff. And we'll see if this plays out, man. Appreciate everyone coming through. All right. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.